What is going on, guys? Mills here, bringing you some fire content on the Fire Daddy Teen channel. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be covering how you guys are going to be able to grind tier 2 affinities. So we don't know anything about it so far. We don't know much about stage 2 other than the final rewards, which are going to be at 120. That is where we are going to be getting our new diamond. As you can see, it's highlighted in blue right there. They're actually highlighted already. You see that? Like, every 50 points, you are going to be getting a new diamond. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on. Main point in this video is I want to show you guys how you guys can get to tier 2s fast, how you guys can get to those 120 points ASAP. I mean, it takes a lot of grinding, it takes a lot of missions done. You got to make sure you do all these stage 1 stuff, get those out of the way. And so, basically, this video is going to be covering how you guys can do the same thing for tier 2. So without further ado, let's hop right into this vid. Alright, guys. So the first thing you want to focus on is do these stage 2 or stage 1 if you haven't done all of them moments, guys. They give you a small edge, but it definitely a solid edge, especially when you're grinding those tier 2s, because you know they're going to be giving an announcement for that. So you want to get those done ASAP. Get as many of them done as you can. But if you are trying to discover one specific card, maybe for your favorite team, just get that one done and, you know, get it out of the way. It's a small little tip, but it definitely does help out. It does give you that extra benefit in the long run, so that's a very huge one. But also make sure you do all these stage 1 stuff, especially the pitching missions. Those are going to take some time, so get them all out of the way if you can, guys. They are long. Some of them are long, but you can get them done. Alright, the next strategy I have is it's focused a lot on statistical missions. So obviously, I think tier 2 is also going to have a statistical mission. This is not based off common knowledge. I'm just assuming based on what they did for tier 1. But it's also just a good one, too, for grinding innings. Play a lot of play versus CPU and Conquest, man. So, yeah, make sure you have the right team open. If you're trying to grind a statistical mission, do that in extended play, play versus CPU. Get that done. Gives you a good amount of stats for that specific team. If you get that done, you're going to get a +5. So I'd recommend it, especially for those stat missions, because stat missions are just nice. Get them done. You get them out of the way. It's nice. They're good. Another place you can grind it that you won't lose much in terms of value is events. So if you're really don't give a crap about this freaking 95 Alcbohm, although you probably do give a crap. He's a pretty good card, but my main point is if you're done basically grinding these events or you're just tired of doing them and you're not really interested in the rewards, this is a great time where you can just put in a squad, get those innings out of the way, get those stats, because you are also going to be getting online innings doing this. And while those give you a +2, that +2 is kind of solid. Like I said, any affinity point matters, because remember, it's 50 points you're trying to make up. And if you get +2 from that, you're already getting 1/25 of what you need. So it's not the worst thing ever. Guys, next thing you want to do, exchanges, dads. So these exchanges are huge. You know, they're always good. They were pretty good this year. They're going to be good for tier 2 as well, alright? If you do the math for buying those 79 silvers, it's an estimated 5k stubs, guys. 5k. That's practically nothing. So, I mean, yeah, a good strategy here. Just find a good way to make stubs. Showdown, definitely, because you are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're grinding a specific team by doing this showdown. And not only that, you're also gaining a lot of stubs from it. So if you have like around 5k stubs, you could budget around, you could do some exchanges. Personally, my recommendation is you only do an exchange for that team probably once. I mean, you could also grind showdown twice. That is going to be a little bit longer, but it also could save you 5k stubs. But in the end of the day, I really think exchanges can really help out, especially if you want to get a good head start on those tier 2s. So if you're doing that, make sure to have a good solid 5k budget. A little bit more is a little bit also recommended if you want to do like more teams and stuff. So my tip for that, save your stubs. Those exchanges are going to be huge. But if you also don't have any collections done, do that. And that is where I get into my 4th big point I want to cover, guys. Collections. God damn, if you do not have collections done, get them done, guys. Get as many of those collections done as you can. If you don't have manual, please get those easy ones out of the way. If you already knocked those easy ones out of the way, save up for the harder collections as well. Don't spend everything on exchanges. Try to leave some money in the way for a specific team. So as you can see right here, I am trying to get myself the Braves and stuff. I am also trying to surround myself with these other cards as well, so I can make sure I have every basic team I have that I need, like that's like all the players except for the diamonds, you know. So that way you could save up, you could budget, you could try to get those cards and get them out of the way, man. It's a great strategy. You get a plus 10 from it in stage 1, and once you get that stage 1 stuff done, you can move on to stage 2. Alright, this one is a big one. This is probably the one that you guys should probably listen to the most. Prepare for the long grind. It was like this year, kind of. It's a bit of the same. It's going to probably be a bit of the same tier 2. Like, you're not going to be expecting to get these 90 up overall cards as fast as you got these like 85s to 89s, alright? So, the way you want to grind those in a very efficient method is find an order to do those missions. So, honestly, this is more opinionated one, so I'm going to state my opinion for this. I personally think you guys should grind Showdown first. Showdown first, get those 20, literal 20 points. It's huge. They give you a lot. They're beneficial. Getting these done give you literally 5 vouchers worth about 20 affinity points. It's crazy. You guys already know this. I'm just giving you all an order. Get those 20 points to start off in Showdown. Then you go to moments. Get that plus 3 from whatever moment you're going to grind there. You already have 23, right? So maybe do the statistical mission next. You'll get a solid 28. And you're also doing that while grinding innings and stuff. And while you're also at it, you know, maybe do an exchange, and then you'll already have 38 points practically to head start with in tier 2. That's pretty good if you ask me. That's pretty good if you're trying to get those cards and whatnot. So make sure you guys are getting that head start in Affinities, guys. Make sure you guys get that head start for tier 2. It's going to be huge. It's a great way to prepare. Just make sure you have a good order in which you are going to grind your affinity points. If you're focused on online, great. Just try to be a little bit aware of maybe some of the affinity missions you will be grinding. So, say you have, let's go to our main squad right here. Say you have 99 Sandberg. Okay, cool. So, you're going to have to keep in mind that you're going to need maybe some extra base hits with them. Alright, that's good to know, right? So, make sure you know what you're grinding, alright? If you know what you're grinding for every team, whether it's a statistical mission or a showdown, just make sure you know what you're grinding so that you can prepare and so that you can gain those affinity points faster. Okay guys, so that's gonna really do it for my my tips for tier 2. Also a good thing to do, get those tier 1s done. I mean, as of this video's release, it's probably gonna be 3 hours, or we're gonna be nearing and edging closer and closer to that damn freaking tier 2 launch. So get as many tier 1s done as you can. Try to get some of those exchanges out of the way. Try to get closer and closer to a lot of these face of the franchises. It's smart. It's strategic. Get them done, guys. Alright, so that'll do it for the video. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Tell me what you guys are going to do for tier 2. And I'll see you all in the next video stream. Have a good one. Peace!